I hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
All right, let's do this.
All right. So, I feel like I'm the color commentary because I feel like you're far better at analyzing everything than I am.
Why, thank you.
So you're like the seasoned veteran, I think, that just knows what's actually happening. I just kind of make fun of things.
That makes sense. You're the colorful one, and I'm the specialist.
Yeah. So right now, I like looking at the names. So who do you think is gonna do well this game? Because I know the Skaven won the first game. So what do you think?
So based on how they played the first game, I would guess that this one goes to the Skaven as well. Now, the Mighty Blow might just make a difference, though. But he's really, he's not just been outlucking him. I think he's been outcoaching him as well. Ooh, and the kick is out of bounds.
Touchback. Keg stand goes down. He's not keg standing anymore.
So the Skaven team did keep the strength 2, by the way.
That is true. And the Rumchug's knocked out here. Do you normally, ever have your rats, caged up? I'm just curious, because I don't really play Skaven.
So I play Skaven quite a bit, and it really, really depends on how the game is going. If you're able to dominate enough that you can safely cage up and not get into any trouble, sure, why not? However, usually you're quite undermanned, so I think one of the most typical plays for Skaven is actually the sideline cage, which you can make with only 3 players. Preferably a sidestepper holding the ball on the sideline, and then the 2 corners that are exposed occupied by his teammates. And that's a very efficient way to get 3 fast players all the way downfield while you try to keep the rest of the team away from them.
So do you think he's going to try and do that, or do you think he is afraid of that fireball? Or do you think he might even try to bait it out somehow? Oh! Weak gets down.
Yeah, we got a KO for the Dwarves on the rats, so that helps a bit. Now, I do think a sideline cage is iffy if you're up against a wizard, because if one of the corners goes down, you're already exposing yourself to a crowd surf on your ball carrier, which means it could go just about anywhere. So I think against a wizard, you only want to do that if you have a screen around it still, so that the sideline cage is itself protected as well. So I don't expect you to do that.
I feel like I just play the wizard badly whenever I play, but I'm also not a professional, so it makes sense. Up! An injury! But it's just a badly hurt, but that's still a loss for the Skaven team. So he's avoiding getting fireballed pretty well.
I think he just doesn't want to commit to anything yet, as long as as long as he doesn't have to, because if he commits now, he's just pushing for an early score.
Yep. Oh! Rat Ogre knocked out. That's pretty big. Very big, actually. Quite literally.
Wow.
And he will use the APO again.
Yeah, so he APO'd the Rat Ogre. Good call. I would have definitely APO'd that as well. Yeah, so he does have 3 gutters, which means he's not in as terrible a shape as suggested.
Oh yeah, he does have 3 gutter on his guys. How did I miss that?
Now he's on the move.
This is very aggressive.
Well, before he had the gutter runners all on one side. That's what I really meant.
Not the result he's looking for. He really wanted a knockdown here to form up his cage. Very easy hit on the ball. They only need a push.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right, so that's unexpected. I really did not think he would wizard here. Lightning Bolt, sorry about that, is a 2+ roll, so only a 1 in 6 chance of failure, but it only targets 1 player.
Here comes the Rat Blitz, and that's not very good for him.
Ooh, that's horrible.
And that's a little better. Almost not very good again, though. But
so the Troll Slayer goes onto the ball and goes down
and
the
Angry
out.
Drunk's injured.
That is huge.
Shit, dude.
That's our guy.
Just
Not
that's
the angry
hurt, though.
drunk.
But it is the
Not
mighty blow,
the
so
angry
obviously
drunk.
he's
Oh.
being appoed.
Oh yeah.
All right,
he
he's
got
coming
it, he got
back.
it, bro.
Thank God.
And that guarantees him coming back as well, because it was just a badly injured, so that
Ooh, the
guarantees him to come
bounce
back.
on a line rat who catches on a 6. Now, that is not good for the Skaven. That means they can no longer snatch up the ball, which
Yeah.
was the plan for the turn. Didn't I do good, coach? Look, I've got the ball!
That's why you're a line rat, Sir Cut.
Well, he only needs it both down, really, so that's alright.
Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Watch us all pushes on the die. He should let that go.
Here comes the ball lottery.
Nah, he didn't let it go, yeah.
And he lost.
There's pretty much no way to get even a 1-die block on the ball without even needing a full cage.
He has enough to make it to the end zone without really making any real big-time risks. So that's 12 spaces, 13, 14, 15, 16 spaces away, and he's got 6 movement allowance, so...
That's assuming there's no opponent team, though.
Yeah, that's true, but he is still in range, so not too bad.
If the Skaven managed to get in his way this turn and he doesn't pass, then scoring is pretty much impossible, I think.
Oh, Dwarf knocked out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's got... Oh no.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a nasty
no.
double skulls right there. That's not what you need on a turn like this. The Dwarves are going to be really, really pressured right now.
Yeah, he should still be able to get the blitz off, but... and then move away. So he should still be okay here.
Well, if he's moving away, then he's moving to the right flank, where he has no backup whatsoever. So then we'd be looking at a potato play, basically. Just run out there and hope for the best, because there's no way through down here.
Yeah, well, at least it's still... I mean, he's got the ball, you know, and so...
For now.
for now, yeah. Oh, he did the blitz.
The carrier is blitzing to get rid of that tackle zone on him, which is good because otherwise he'd be looking at a 1-die, but that means he's not going very far this turn, which again puts the clock as the Dwarves' worst enemy right now.
I feel like that's a miss right there. I think he should have blocked with a long beard, and then after that, and then blitz the storm vermin off, and then run away that way.
To be fair, if the Dwarves just managed to stop the Skaven from scoring this half, then they've already done their job, right? Stopping the opponent from scoring in their receiving drive is like half a win already. Of course, stalling in the second half for Dwarves could still lead to a Skaven one-turn touchdown, especially with the Rat Ogre. Getting a frenzy push in is really quite doable, so they're protecting against a one-turn is pretty tough for the Dwarves.
Oh, that's a huge stun right there. That is huge. Yeah, that's right. He's going to have to put the gutter runner on that dwarf or something like that to stop this. There we go. He's got it. Oh, he got the reroll. And just the push, but he's going to reroll that.
Oh, he rolled the skull! Oh,
And there we
ouch!
go. And he's
oh, that's
stunned.
gotta hurt.
And a stun, so the dwarfs are going to have... Oh, he's just going to be able to just run up there, leisurely just catch it to the other dwarf, and he will be able to make a really good shot at getting a touchdown at the end of the half.
The 3-die on the gutter is good. So he'll want to make 2 this turn unless he uses a reroll on the first, in which case he'll... Oh, he does!
Oh!
That's huge!
Hold it,
That
dude.
is huge.
Blackliver.
Oh, no.
Don't trust him.
Back to back? No.
So he's
Okay.
not going to make the second GFI, obviously, which is why you
Yeah.
always want to plan your turn one square at a time and don't click the final square before you know whether you need the reroll on the first one.
Yeah, that's
But this
exactly
does-
right.
But this does mean that if he could get a pushback, that would be enough to prevent this guy from scoring, although he'd still have the scoring threat. But I expect it will be very, very tough for the Skaven to defend. They are thoroughly out of position. Their sidestepper might get on the furthest runner, but he's not going to get on the ball carrier. And the other gutter could get on the ball carrier, but that would just get him surfed. So really the Skaven have no defensive position here, which means the Dwarves are probably just going to make their 2 GFI play in order to score. You don't have a reroll for it.
Whoa!
Oh, and there it goes.
GFI fail. Ouch.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't even mark the ball carrier. I would just get in front because, well, The thing about it is that he is in danger of getting surfed out with a blitz.
Well, he's probably not getting surfed because the one guy who could easily do that is actually gonna be blitzing.
Oh, the
now.
blitz!
Ooh.
Here we go. Oh, he's gonna get
Push.
through.
Ooh, just a push. But this guy has sidestep, which means his positioning here is huge. That is very interesting.
Oh man.
And the
Rerolls
double
into
push.
a push, which means we get a frenzy block still.
Yeah, there is gonna be a frenzy, so this is where he's gonna choose. He's gotta choose. Okay, he's gonna go that way. Interesting, but
Oh, and another push. That means the last block has to do it. It also means he... Oh,
no, he's
he
choosing
does
the both
not
down.
choose the push. Okay. Fair
He still
enough.
has a blitz. He still has a blitz, so he can blitz through.
He could, but if that's a push as well, then he's looking at a 4+4+3+ dodge, which
Yeah.
is not very good. And that's without a reroll even.
Here we go. And,
Oh, he makes the
gosh.
pow! Wow.
That's a huge. But he still needs to prove
still
the go
got-
for it rolls.
Yeah, he still needs 2 GFIs with no reroll to make this, but that POW is huge. That gives him a very, very reasonable shot at this. It's a stun, but it doesn't matter. Now let's see if these little
I
dwarves
don't
can
trust
run.
him. Don't trust Blackliver. It's gonna
Here
fall.
we go.
Come
Blackliver's
on,
gonna
come
fall.
on, make the rolls
No,
already.
I'm
yeah,
closing my
there he
eyes.
goes, there
I
he goes,
can't-
there he goes.
Oh!
Yes! Oh, wow.
And knocked
That
out.
is gorgeous.
Telling
That
you,
is some
dude.
beautiful blood bowl right there.
Never trust a Blackliver. Look at that. That's 3. Did he fall down 2 or 3 times? I think it was 3.
Yes. I mean, last. Oh. Okay. It could have been worse if the kick had actually been short. The rats would probably be holding the ball right now. At this point, I don't think anyone can actually reach it. But what they can do is stop all of the dwarves from reaching it, because of course they're really freaking slow.
Well, there's a Surd cut. He's already got -1 movement as well.
Yeah. Just and a skull rerolled into a push.
Did have to use a reroll on it though, so now he's only got 2.
Yeah. And of course, if this half tie speaks, okay, here we go.
Damn,
that's
strength
now-
on.
Yeah, that's luckily, if you can say that from Mallak, that's just a line rat that he doesn't really care about. But of course, getting it does mean that regardless, that player's out for the next game. So if this goes into game 3, that line rat is not taking part. Okay, just a stun.
Just a stun.
It does free up this runner here in the back next to the ball, and then try and dodge some more pieces out to block. But nope, he went for it, and he managed to pick it up.
Yeah, but it's Blackliver. It's not gonna end good.
Well,
Calling it.
He managed to do 2 GFIs in a row, which, as far as I know, that's the first time that dwarf has done that. At least on this stream.
That's true. He's got to have some luck, but just wait. It's gonna happen again. I'm telling you.
Oh, and a pass which failed.
There it is. I told you, dude. Oh no.
And that's a 1 on the pickup. Is it going to be re-rolled?
And
It's a
two.
re-roll into 2. Oh, well, okay.
Now there's 3 dwarves around the ball. The gutter runner's kind of on the outside of it.
However, just getting pushes on a blitz, well, not on the blitz, but, I mean, the gut runners are standing up. It's, if they can somehow manage to push a dwarf onto the ball, it'll scatter somewhere. They might still, like, the ball is very much not safe at the moment. Well, dwarves can't run fast.
Nope.
Okay, and this kind of makes sense here. Mallak is hoping to push the runner onto the ball so it scatters somewhere else. Oh, that is... Let's have a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, without dodging through tackle zones, which is probably going to happen. Okay, here we go.
Oh, he didn't pick it
one.
up.
Gonna be re-rolled. It's re-rolled. Yeah, 3.
Got it.
It's good.
Oh my god.
The re-roll's still available.
Oh!
Snake Eye the dodge. There you go. Picked it up. That I did want to see a best of 3 turn into a best of...
Oh! Another injured rat.
Badly hurt. Is in a problematic position.
Oh!
And that's probably not going to get re-rolled now.
Alright, so is he just gonna try and run this ball down the field? Like, or is
No,
he gonna
I think what's going to happen here is that first of all he's going to surf the sidestepper rat, because normally the sidestepping rat can go wherever he wants to, but if all of the sides are blocked, then he gets to get pushed out. Oh, and a KO. Yeah, here we go. Blitzing the mighty blow. Trolls there probably want to get rid of that as soon as possible. There we go. Knocking it down. Let's see if Mighty Blow does anything. Well, armor break.
Angry Drunk injured.
Okay. Miss
Gouged
next
eye.
game.
Oh my god.
That is great news for Mallak.
Yep, rat's down.
Rat's down, but not out, and here comes the foul.
Oh!
Beer mug's going down. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he's gone!
Oh! Yeah, no, it seems like Mallak has elected to not try and blitz with the Wrestle Gut Runner, which is probably the better option here. Instead, basing the runner, bringing up the kick, runner to, or line rat to block the forward runner, just to make sure to, yeah. Well, it's one of those really tricky situations because it's risky to run forward and score, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you do, you're probably going to win.
Why did he re-roll the double both down? Did he want to like push him out of the way?
No, because the it's probably push him out of the way, so it's an easier dodge. It's also, if he hadn't, the Gut Runner would have gone for wrestle instead, probably.
Oh, that's right, he has wrestle.
Yeah, so he hoped to reroll and knock the Gut Runner down, because then the runner could have gone on a slightly easier path, probably. At this point, I would stop Cold Filter, because Mallak has a lot of pieces that are KO'd. Two of them are bound to come back, and they are faster. So yeah, here we go.
That's what he did.
Well, it should have been me in the semifinal. Clearly,
Clearly,
making all the right decisions.
Oh, he gets the defender down.
Yeah.
And he's injured. Oh no. Losing that movement.
That is not what you want on a Gut Runner. More importantly, getting a stat decrease also means that it's a miss next. So regardless if Mallak keeps that player or not, that player is not going to be in the next game.
So overtime, so he needs to get a bunch of guys back in.
He's set up for 3 dice on the Troll Slayer. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So again, he's doing the right thing, using his Mighty Blow to pick on the Armor 8, and he gets a stun. He wasn't quite rewarded for that.
Almost. But yes, that's definitely the way to go.
Double 1 on the injury. Yeah, I think you pick on the weak links, and then you look to get your sidestep in position at some point. I wonder here, like, would you try and slide the Rat Ogre in the back, get him on the ball, because it takes a few guys to deal with the Rat Ogre, which is nice. Yeah, this is what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just get him in there.
Bit of Mighty Blow luck is always going to be nice. Oh wow! Come on!
Get it. Oh. Yeah, that's the trouble with Dwarves here. It's just, I think one person said it a long time ago to me, and he said, I don't think I'll ever expect to see Dwarves win a championship, because any really good coach should be able to just overcome that movement allowance.
Strength 2 becomes Strength 1. He's now officially a Snotling with a bit more armor. The Dwarves are not going anywhere this turn. They're going to stay pretty much stationary here. They have to move now if they don't break the armor. But if he's marked by 2 dwarfs, he's not going to move. 1 dice. Oh.
Gets it right there. Wow. That's fortuitous. And the injury with the KO. Oh, he's certainly weak.
Yeah, the Skaven cannot survive this battle of attrition here. Wow, interesting dodge there. Because he's not getting in front of him now properly.
Yeah, again, I think
he's not getting him, holding him back for 3 turns. So I think he's either in or he's out now. You don't risk more players because he's going to give up a surf on this gutter runner unless he blitz. Yeah, he is blitzing the Troll Slayer.
He's going to have to blitz the Troll Slayer in front, get the guys in front like he is doing now, and then make him prove it. 3 more turns. I mean, he could put up a nice defense. But
he's going to have to get exceptionally lucky, though, because that line rat on the left is getting moved anyway. He's in base to base. So he's getting moved. So the dwarfs can possibly just go sideways. And then the rats are in trouble because they can't cover both sides to wherever you want.
Yeah, which would be back into your guys,
You can effectively use the Troll Slayer to block a square.
Meaningless KO in the back.
Yeah, too little, too late.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, then you'd get players to play Blood Bowl, huh? I think
everyone would become a Blood Bowl player. So again, he's using this blitzer as sort of a backup.
Yep, that's really key right there. Yeah, he's just gonna cage up again, nonchalantly in the center, and again, he still has any which way to score it.
Obviously, it was unfortunate that he didn't knock down the blitzer.
I think it might be a good idea because he might be getting some Nuffle. You know, that's all you really can help for. It's just Nuffle, and then get the skulls, make him use his last reroll.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, quad skulls. Oh, see, now he's in trouble.
No quads. Well, I would say trouble.
Not trouble,
but now the rats can go a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm talking about. Use his last reroll as well. So if it does go to kicks, then he doesn't have that +1 advantage going for the kicks. Now he's actually seeing that's the advantage of going a little bit aggressive. Sure, he could get hit, but
wow, he's actually going to stand next to this.
So 1 more turn, and he's going to have to do a go for roll. With
Another double skulls.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, this can't be happening.
This can't be happening.
Go on. Oh no! I wanted him to blitz. I know.
I thought I saw the blitz. I swear, I thought I saw it, but no.
Get the tail on the ball. It's going to be tackle zone. The dwarfs are going to have to do some work.
Oh, and an armor break.
And a KO. Well, any armor break is good now, like because there's no more turns after the next.
Well, yeah, that's true. But well,
I don't know what he does here.
See, this is why I like playing elves. Because elves, it would be like, oh, okay, I'll just dodge through, and then I'll just make the dinky pass, and then
Mallak has played 5 halves against Knockoff without him scoring. It looks like. Oh, he's made the dodge. He's going to do a pass.
Okay, so he's going to make the pass.
What is this?
He's going to blitz.
What is this?
No, he can't blitz with the passer.
No, you can't blitz and pass. He's just going to pass it.
He's just going to pass it straight away and just hope for the best.
He's made it. He's
got it. He's got it.
He's made it.
Oh my god.
What is this?
And we're going to game 3.
No.
On that bombshell.
Not like this, dwarf.
On that bombshell, we are going to game 3. Holy crap.
Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.